You fought Tyson Fury 2 times. The first time was it was a draw. Do you feel that you won that fight, or are you okay with the draw? Do you think that was right?
Hands down. Hands down. I won that fight hands down. You know what I'm saying? Not only with me knocking him out and the ref getting him more time because he felt like it would be the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because of the type of fight that it was. It was a highly anticipated fight. You know, it had a lot on the line. And, you know, sometimes these referees go out of their character of feeling like, well, I'm gonna do what's best for the sport instead of what's best for you know what is in the rules of what's going on and stuff like that. You know, it was a lot going on in that fight, but we ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the main focus is, you know,
You say you think you won for sure.
I definitely knocked him out. Look how many times you got my referee at that time. I had Jack Ruiz, and if you go back and look at any of his fights, you know what I'm saying, he stops a lot of fights early. Sometimes they don't even get up. They waving it off.
Okay.
When I knocked Fury out, I literally seen it for my own self. That's one of the reasons why I was so surprised too. You know what I'm saying? Not only with the count, but I seen this man's eyes going. You know how you having good sex and your eyes roll back in your head? That's how his shit was. But I seen the veins popping out his head, and I knew he had a concussion. He was gone. That's a wave off, period. He hollering in here and all, whatever you seen. Y'all seen this shit. You know what I'm saying? Go back and look.
Yeah.
You know.
I got you, Dave. I got you. Now that's real. I got you. That's real talk. So a little bit too much precaution, basically. You feel I got you, like worrying about you going to your corner maybe more than just saying, hey man, this thing is done. We all saw that. You knocked that man out cold, bro. Oh. But he got up, you know, respect, he got up, and that's cool. But it took a little time. But bro, you did that, D, and you still doing that. So okay, that's what it said. So D, let's move this along. I'm gonna go with if you could let's get to some fun stuff now, man. If you could share the ring with any fighter from any weight class in any generation, like any era, that's not active right now though, who would you want? You know, who would you want to have a mega fight with?
When I'm asked, you know, that question, my mind always go back to Alabama, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. With the fighters that came before me, that paved the way before me. Although most of them had to start their career in other states, but they was born where I was from, and wanted to go up against a guy that was from where I'm from, like the likes of Joe Louis, the light of Evander Holyfield, which is one of my favorites, and the likes of Ernie Shavers. You know what I'm saying? I would love to. With out of those three guys, it's a lot more, you know, that came from this state. But out of those three guys, I would, you know, if not all of them, I would love to share the ring with them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when they come out with the time travel, I might have to go back in a little time.
Look at you. I know you will, bro. Hey, you getting better with time, baby. I know you, D. Hey, so D, all right, that's cool. Let's go with all right. How about active fighters, bro? How about active fighters right now? Can you give us 3 guys that you want to fight?
In any division or just my division? I mean, it ain't gonna make sense to go to any, but hey, you know how it is. Shit,
that's fun though. That's fun. That's fun.
You may have to see a motherfucker on the street and have to go upside the head or something. You know? No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not. You know, without naming the obvious, you know what I mean? People obviously know, but I would love to fight guys that I haven't fought. You know, the ones at the top that I haven't fought, haven't got my hands on. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know that's kind of lame a little bit to not name a name, but anyone that I ain't faced that's at the top, I'm talking about you.
I got you, D. That's right. That's right. Like, all right, for instance, I got you, D. Me and my boy in here, I see International Ferg, International Thad. He's a good dude doing his. He has a great podcast, collabing the UK music and the American music, basically. But anyways, he said AJ and Ruiz, you know, Andy Ruiz or AJ, right? You know,
yeah. I'm saying any fighter that's at the top and people haven't seen me fight, and people strongly want to see me fight. That's who I want to fight, because I can sit here and name names all day. You feel? That's the easy part, but I'm just gonna go to the top. When you go to the top and there's some that I ain't fought, that's who I want to fight. I mean, I want to clean the division out, you know what I'm saying, period. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Think I'm gone or I stopped boxing, which I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I got another life outside of boxing. Thank God, you know what I mean? I don't sit around and boxing is my only income. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen that way. We didn't have too many people come before in front of us that we have fighters that have made a lot of money, and then in the end they don't have nothing. I don't want to be known to be great, and then when boxing over with, I don't have it to show.
Right.
The purpose a little bit. Like, I was great in my profession, but I don't have shit to show.
Yeah.
Nothing, and I can't have that. We didn't have too many fighters that lived that lifestyle and showed us examples of what that looks like. And I don't think I like the way it looks. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I want to be known for something great, for something I did, just like Larry Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Known for not only in the ring being great, but on the outside, taking over as well. And that's what I'm leading to. I always stay quiet, because when you're quiet, it's even stronger weapon. When you're quiet, and I know sometimes it's tough to be quiet at certain times. Sometimes we get excited about things. We want to tell somebody some shit, and sometimes that people may come at you. You want to release your energy and just, I don't care. I just want to let them know. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's where the discipline part comes in. And like,
I got you.
I focus on me. I gotta sit, and the way you focus on you is knowing that, like I said, the truth will set you free.
Right.
And we all know that accomplishing things, it defeats the haters every time. Prove them.
Oh.
Accomplish something. Create something on your mind and say, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna stop until I complete it, no matter what they say. Because we all know they'll talk about you today, and then tomorrow when you on top, they'll come back around. They love you.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, people
and they just
people ride the waves. Yeah, they ride the waves. They ride the waves quite a bit, and that's why we don't let none of these people get into your head, brother, or our heads, and all you good people out here. Don't let nobody bring y'all down. You keep doing what y'all doing, no matter what. And speaking of that, we got about 4 minutes left, D. Speaking of that, I want to know if you can give the good people out here and a young fighter or just a young person coming up watching this, maybe, what type of mindset would you say it takes, for someone to have to achieve the great things that you've achieved? Like,
I mean, like we've been, we've really just been saying it throughout this segment. You know what I mean? Yeah. It really takes a strong mindset, a disciplined mindset, an intelligent mindset to be able to endure a lot of the stuff that goes on in boxing. Boxing is probably one of the oldest sports around. But you gotta be very confident in this sport. You gotta be able to be aware of your surroundings and who you have around you, because everybody ain't for you. You can have people that's been around you for years, for years, and they envy you, and you didn't even know it. You didn't know it at all, and you'd be like, "What did you do?" But because you're great and your mindset is great, envying is a disease that people gather up. Somebody can not even know nothing about you but be jealous of you or hate you just because, oh, he think he all that. He think he doing so. No, you think I'm that. You think, I'm gonna let my actions speak for itself. So you got to have a strong mindset. You know what I'm saying? You got to be very disciplined. And like I said, you got to believe. Belief is the power. It's the magic. At least in my world, it's the magic. Belief. And you got to understand, everything not going to go your way, Marcus.
Right.
That don't mean it's over. That don't mean that you have failed. Because failure is only someone who has given up. And if you've given up, you have failed. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So long as you have a strong mind, strong will, you know what I'm saying, a strong belief, even if you don't believe in religion or whatever, you believe in yourself. That's enough. You speak that shit, you believe it, and you shall receive it. And with the receiving part, it's a timely manner thing. It's not something just like that. Sometimes things have you ever prayed for something and it came the next day or within them hours of that time, you like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You was like, dang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you'll pray it don't happen. You're like, man, it ain't no God. You know what I'm saying? You'll doubt yourself. See, it's crazy how when we do things, we want immediate reaction. We want an immediate response, and it don't work that way.
That's
patience is of a virtue. It's the key to have patience, to believe, to speak, believe, receive. But that fine black print is you have to be patient.
Yes, sir.
Your time is coming. What's coming for you is for you.
Yes, sir.
And you gotta believe that. So when it do come, you gotta be ready, because sometimes we can be so busy and our blessing passes right by. And we don't even know it. It just went by. And while we looking at everybody else, like, man, why there, you want to hate on someone else because your life is not developing like you want it, or you're maybe not trying enough. But you can't give up. You can't. And that's the biggest thing about it. I tell them most of all, never give up. No matter what, no matter how old, never give up, man. Because you'll never know what you can reach if you continue to go. And always remember, a failure is someone who giving up.